As a teenager, I dreamed of becoming a bodybuilder. Fast forward 15 years, I'm 31, out of shape, no discipline, no direction. That dream pretty much flushed down the toilet. 10 months ago, I decided to pick that dream up again, wipe the shit off, and finally step on that stage. The plan? Simple. Build as much muscles as possible, get shredded, and pray to God that I don't end up as a meme when stepping on that stage in an undie that's clearly from the kids section. At the start, my diet was all over the place. I spent most of my time on the computer, and honestly, I had lost confidence. Not that there was much confidence there to begin with. Now, I wasn't completely inactive, but bodybuilding, that was a different beast. Now, in bodybuilding, there are two phases, starting with the bulk. The steps are simple: train heavy, eat big. It's important to eat more calories than your body spends, as well as giving the body enough protein, as protein are basically the building blocks for your muscles. So I started with around 2,800 calories a day, putting me in a 400 calorie surplus, and increased this monthly to fit my new weight as I grew more muscles. The more you weigh, the more calories your body spent. Now, I didn't go for a meal plan other than counting my macros, making sure I got enough protein and calories. I call it flexible dieting, because let's be honest, chicken rice and broccoli for 10 months would have put a speed bump on this challenge before it even started. In the gym, I started by easing my body into lifting again and building consistency, as I haven't really been hitting the gym for several years. Using a simple upper-lower body split, 10 reps, 3 sets, each exercise. By the end of the first month, I was already 1 kilogram heavier. Now, as a noob, you can do pretty much anything and have progress. However, I didn't just want any gains, I wanted all the gains. I only had a few months before I was stepping on the stage side by side with people who had prepared for several years. So there was only one thing to do to catch up. I had to bring science into the equation. Now, to grow a muscle, you have to tell the body that growing is a necessity. You do this through mechanical tension, which is activated through the last 5 reps before pooping your pants. Or, if you want to use technical terms, failure. So to do this efficiently, I needed to switch my routine to 4 to 6 repetitions for each set, gradually increasing the weight as I got stronger, making sure I reached failure, also known as progressive overload. I hit the gym each session as hard as I could, pushed down way too much food, went to bed, and repeat. This became my life the next couple of months. By month 2, I had gained 2.4 kilograms, so this was definitely going in the right direction. And this continued. I constantly added weight to my lifts, getting stronger than ever. By month 3, 6 kilograms of extra dude was built. Sounds amazing, but honestly, at this point, eating had become a chore and my body was constantly sore. And like with everything else, all good things must come to an end. Around month 4, everything stalled. No weekly gains, I got weaker, my body was constantly sore, and let's be honest, this phase says it all. This is the phase of exhaustion. So what happened? Overtraining seemed outrageous since my program was so simple and I definitely gave my body enough fuel. The truth, as simple as the routine was, I was pushing every set to absolute failure. And this is something I haven't done before, and it puts a lot of stress on your body. That stress, in addition to stress outside the gym, the body eventually just said, I've had enough. So I needed to take a break. Took a couple of weeks off, sat in my own basement, both physically and mentally, gaming all day, feeling like crap. And to be honest, I was kinda done with it all, ready to pull the plug on the whole experiment. 2 weeks later, I woke up and this burst of energy hit me. With renewed energy, the only thing I could think about was I didn't want 4 months to have gone to waste. My body felt rested, I was optimistic, and was ready to get back into it. On my way to the gym, I was afraid that weeks off had put me in a worse position. But, to my surprise, the lifts were actually back on track. And by the end of the 5 months, I had put on so much weight on all my lifts. My squats had gone from 8 reps on 100 kilograms to 6 reps on 140 kilograms. Bench from 10 reps on 80 kilograms to 10 reps on 100 kilograms. Of course, this is not a stage-ready body at all. Looking back at it, I definitely took the bulk way too far. But I got stronger, got heavier, and definitely there's some muscles under the layer of fat. We kinda just have to find it.